Nautilus and
Eliana.
Yeah, and who better to pull out the Zeta against than the premier Eliana themselves, Sparx, who's been on the resurgence of sorts, having a, some people are saying the return of top 10 player Sparx from yonder Season 3 days.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it is, right? You know, you've got CakeAssault, the ever unstoppable fortress that is this man's Forsburn. Meanwhile, on the other side, you have out-of-region Sparx.
I like that you specify out-of-region Sparx because as some people might
In-region Sparx crashes and burns at every opportunity.
Not the best pilot.
Not the greatest pilot, but out-of-region Sparx, right? You know, that's the thing, right? You know, Eliana, as a character, you know, starting things off, wasn't very good at flying, but now that she's hidden to Air Armada, something that's designated as not her region anymore, super, super terrifying, right?
We're going to see
Sparx in the same way, going to be bringing us to Swampy Estuary. It is going to be the Forsburn to start things off, though.
It is going to be Forsburn, it is going to be the Eliana, and right away, Cake taking the more aggressive approach and sort of not even just trying to set up smoke, just going in and getting a real quick 45% combo and just already sending Sparx off stage.
Yeah, I mean, if there's anything Cake does so unbelievably well, it's just the control over the neutral with that smoke. But, you know, Sparx should be able to clear that out the moment that the missiles become available. It's just a matter of getting to that point, right? You know, if Cake can keep this smoke on stage, it gets so difficult for Sparx to actually play the game. And now, with the combustion, being able to take stop number 1, just setting the tone for the match.
Yeah, up air into the combust, a classic Forsburn setup right there. And right now, we might see a classic Eliana setup right now. Mine off stage, Forsburn, no resources, gets the parry into the mine down tilt. What's going to happen?
Oh, wait, hold on.
He mined the clone.
He mined the clone.
Oh, that's the wrong one, buddy.
Yeah.
That's, Cake has always been the best at making you kind of second guess which one is the actual clone. We talked about that time and time again in all of his sets, but to see it like still even fool like some of the best players in the game like years down the line is no short of an impressive feat. And right now already lapping Sparx in percent on his on Sparx's second stock.
Yeah, I mean it didn't even feel like, oh my god. Well, I mean, it was a lap in percent, but it didn't even feel like Sparx was taking that many hits in response here. But, you know, with the missile control, with the mind control, with the mental fortitude of an Omega Strikers player, Sparx is going to be able to keep himself firmly in this, but that back air going to take Sparx out of the game.
Yeah, onto his last stock already in that first game. Unfortunately, not able to really get the DI needed for that back air. Teching away to try and avoid it, but Cake ready for it. Such good control over his drift. It's fantastic to see.
Yeah, but Cake right now with that one clone pop with triple down air. Going to be able to put Sparx into a rough position. Up air, back air, not going to connect just yet. Looking for another opportunity. Sparx has 2 opportunities for the mine, but, you know, mine going to get yeeted off into the distance. Sparx almost going to follow, but not quite yet. Still with the steam. Going to be able to dar out Cake from getting on in.
I love that Cake is already starting to pull out a lot of moves that you might not conventionally see in this matchup, particularly Nair, especially when Ellie is out of mech. We saw the eject earlier coming out into play, and he tried to get that Nair 3 hit just to send the Snake right back into the corner. And possibly I'll say to just end the game right there, but Cake still has the second stock to play. As I say that, getting taken out by the double up air off the top, and Sparx, while having a fragile lead, Eliana is known for those crazy, chaotic combos. One opening is all Sparx really needs to turn this game into his.
I mean, Sparx, one of the players that Cake doesn't like fighting, right? You know, because Sparx has one of the better records against Cake when you look at the overall community, right? One of the best records into Cake. But right here, the down strong gonna be able to take it. And Cake, you know, looking around for, you know,
something.
Yeah, looking around for where in the world Sparx could have gone. But
he's looking for his water bottle, Wanted the water bottle, understandable, you know, take a sip after that, just keep yourself nice and composed. Also, that was 2 for flinching. He went onto the mid platform and then just dropped down. Saw Sparx parry and was like, okay, I got you, down to he just swapped to Zetterburn. After the win with Force, he's like, alright, you know, I just wanted to prove to people I could do it. You know what? It's not a matchup thing, it's just
CakeAssault can do it.
He can do it. He can win the bad matchups. Forsburn can do it.
Forsburn can do it.
Mid-tier who? Mid-tier who? Anyway, swapping to the top tier is Zetabrain right now. So
Is that his legal heat wave?
I'm shocked, honestly. Oh no!
Oh my god! Wait,
The conversion off of, I don't know what, was that a missile?
that was a missile.
That was a missile.
Sparx is so good at this game, but right now, it's not looking like it's working out. I mean, the Zetter is just such a different playstyle that you have to adjust to. I'm not sure if Sparx was quite ready for it. But right here, you know, Cake, once again, just going to be able to control things bit by bit, slowly over time. Sparx, on the other hand, looking to explode and just break everything open.
Oh no, you see Sparx shaking his head there too. There was a big opportunity for a punish off of that down B, but unfortunately air dodges up into the air and misses the opportunity for it, and right now gets 9 spiked into the ground. Shades of Fox McCloud.
Yeah, I mean, that was right after the air dodge, so might have been in tech lockout when he hit the wall, but you know, right here, Sparx now on the back foot, just trying to find some way how to bring things back.
Hopefully we can see something soon, because right now, when we've seen what CakeAssault can do with a lead, as powerful as his forwardsman was, the Zetabrain, like you said, a completely different beast. Faster buttons, faster overall movement, feels way more oppressive, despite the fact that he doesn't have the real disjoint that forwardsman has.
Yeah, I mean, right there, just looks for the up strong too, and you know, you can see Cake just constantly looking for opportunities. But on the other hand, sniping him out of the sky.
Yeah.
Truly living up to the character here. But a Waveland with, you know, an absolutely insane shine up strong from CakeAssault, gonna be able to seal out that stock in the end here. Sparx on the back foot. This is definitely looking a lot more rough for Sparx this time around.
Yeah, the faster hitbox, the faster buttons, like we mentioned before from Zetabrain, just so much more impressive. The fact that CakeAssault is already moving so much differently than how he was with the forwardsman, utilizing the platform so much more to just kind of keep Eliana from committing too heavily to an option. But a great DI out on that down air to avoid getting hit by that nair. But unfortunate, doesn't get that precise angle, and unfortunately an early SD means that, again, we're on the same shades of game 1. This could easily swing in Sparx's favor. He just needs to get back onto stage and be able to control neutral.
Yeah, and the thing is, right, this game means so much. If Sparx is able to take it off of the Zetter counter pick, you know, Cake's tried and true counter pick for this matchup, all of a sudden goes down into the gutter. The missile, not quite going to be able to do it. Still available. The down B, barely going to connect. Sparx on fire, in not quite the blast zone just yet. Going to be able to survive just a little bit longer. 134, 135.
Oh no, one flinch.
More up strong, going to be able to take it. And just like that, Sparx just torn asunder, just lit directly on fire. The Sparx going a little bit too far there, as CakeAssault going to stick with the Zetabrain pick, but it was looking good for Sparx. Shakes his head, knows that he could have had it.
Yeah, and we saw right there, it came down once again to that drop down dash dance flinch moment where Sparx just kind of gave into the pressure that CakeAssault was putting out there for him, and he was able to clutch out that game. Because, like you said before, it was really just one interaction away from really being Sparx's game, and it was about to be 1-1.
Yeah, I mean, and Sparx right here, you know, always going to be sticking with the Ellie. You know, have not seen any sort of character swaps from this guy for years at this point. The Cake, on the other hand, you know, looking to oblige us with another almost, how do you call it, another character swap that just seems to really be working out dividends for him lately.
A sort of timeless counter pick, you know what I mean? Like, it's one of those counter picks that you know will come out for a particular people or maybe particular matchups, very rarely for like another Eliana, but I feel like if you have to force CakeAssault to really think about who he's playing, then you're already doing a good job in the mental battle. But right there, Sparx, first lead of the set so far, and you gotta think, like, how's he gonna keep this lead if he's already off stage at 127?
Yeah, I mean, with the down strong, actually gonna be able to turn that into a combo. Down tilt, going to be getting parried though, and Cake with the sliding up strong, gonna be able to slip slide Sparx into that blast zone. Stocks are even, percents are far from even, as Cake going to be able to do so much off of these conversions. Up to doing so much work, and you don't even need to wait for Rivals 2 for shields to come out because Cake has the shields on deck. Going to be able to consistently anti-air with those up tilts.
I love that. That whole 120% conversion came off of a single plat drop up air. Zetabrain known for having some of the best plat drop aerials in the game, but another uncharacteristic recovery angle that just didn't come to fruition. and Sparx once again in a fragile lead. Game number 3, 127. The bonus move purposefully whiffed.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's one of those moments where you wonder if Sparx just decided to hold it and it overheated right there. Cake just missing out on the spacing, who knows? But, you know, one attempted crouch cancel from Cake actually turns into way more than just one missile. And there's the stock. Sparx on the board. Not happy with that one, though. Knows that a large part of that did come from that one SD. And he just doesn't want to have to deal with it. Cake swapping back to the force burn, though, knowing, hey, I've SD'd 2 games in a row. The first game that I did win was really, really close. Let's just not deal with that.
Yeah, the force burn did great already. We saw it in the first game, even if it was kind of close. Cake was still able to clean it up and clutch it out. Let's not take any chance with that NESDs. More comfortable recovering with the force burn, obviously. So let's see where we go, because Towers banned, Treetops banned, Troople's banned. Where does he counterpick to?
Yeah,
because I mean,
don't know.
this is gonna be 2 of Cake's counterpicks. First one gonna be Arrow
Armada.
A very, very interesting counterpick, because I mean, with such small side blast runs, you gotta wonder, like, is this really a great counterpick for a character when you're fighting off against a character like Eliana?
I mean, makes sense though, because, like, you know, a large part of it, right, is if Cake can get a single neutral win, it can lead immediately into a kill. And Eliana always has that regardless of what stage it's on. But Sparx, with the up air, up strong, already looking to make that happen far earlier than we could see on other stages.
That is very true, you are right. And even though the percents are even right now, all it takes is Forceman getting knocked off stage one time, one rogue down tilt into an up air. Missile air coming out. Oh, yeah, great air dodge, but catches the drop down with the smoke. Sparx in the lead again, but this time a lot more comfortably, only 68%.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. And Sparx gonna try to take out CakeAssault once again. We've seen it once before. Sparx trying to capture that flash of brilliance, trying to bring back the opportunity of a Cake Sparx Game 5. You know, one stock has been taken away from Cake so far, but in no way has Cake been able to regain control of the neutral. Sparx constantly nickel and diming him while Cake is on the chase.
And this is where Missile really comes into play. Like like you said, the nickel and diming effect that Eliana can give you is so good. Takes the stock there, 69%. A little nice there. But again, we're at that percent range where it's one stray hit, one solid neutral win for Sparx can lead to the stock and give him the lead that he needs to really force this Game 5.
Yeah, but with Combust on deck, all of a sudden this stage turns into an incredibly dangerous one for both of these players. Cake doesn't want to lose the Combust early, but is forced to burn it. Sparx, on the other hand, in overheat, you know, might be in the skies for a little bit longer than anticipated, but with the steam getting rid of the clouds, going to be sending Cake into the clouds, and there we go. One stock again taken away from Cake, up strong, fully charged, all the mustard on the planet, and Sparx and Cake last stock once again.
You were talking about sending it. Sparx just kind of did that Hail Mary up strong, just right out to the platform and said, you're not ready for this. I haven't been doing some Hail Mary moves this whole set, and you're not going to be ready for the first time I do it. Right? Big mind combo coming out, double downer into the uppers. Doesn't get the second one, though. Cake able to escape and remove the mine.
Yeah, that was a crucial escape from CakeAssault, but oh my, just barely misses out on the up tilt. Sparx now going to be overheated. Oh, the parry hitting the steam, so important. Sparx able to dash dance around Cake, regardless of if it's in the air, on the ground. Cake going to chase after Sparx. The crowd screaming, everyone losing their minds, but most importantly, Sparx and Cake remaining composed, trying to find a way how to regain control. That's the real one. Cake still going to be on stage, still not going to be fully in control. Sparx now going to be able to play the game again.
Yeah, you saw immediately just throwing out those missiles, trying to control the stage as much as possible. Oh, does not want to give Cake any quarter. Oh, immediate eject. Doesn't get the jab out the cape, so he's able to live.
Gonna be able to DI the back air. Sparx still looking for an opportunity. Cake looking to parry the clouds once again.
One that line, but parries the steam.
And there it is, the pop-off from Cake. Sparx not going to be happy with that one, but Cake with a 3-1 victory over Sparx, denying the Game 5 an absolutely super close set.
You know that Cake deep down was really worried about that set, probably the most so far in his top 16 run.